Welcome to another installment of the AMSOIL Information Series. I'm Rob Stenberg, and once again we're in Daytona Beach, Florida for Daytona Bike Week, the world's largest motorcycle event. And when you get into the heat of Florida or the heat of Sturgis, South Dakota in the middle of August, your bike can run real hot. And we're going to talk to 5252 Performance Tuning. They tune bikes, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about the difference between synthetics and petroleum oils as far as keeping your bike running cool. We're here with Todd Flessner of 5252performancetuning.com. You can also find you on the web, 5252performancetuning.com. How long have you been working on bikes?
We've been doing the motorcycle business for about 5 years now.
Okay. And I take it you've been around it for quite a while?
Yeah, we've been playing with bikes all of our lives.
Wonderful. Now, when you do a diagnostic tuning on a bike, I mean, what exactly are you looking for?
Well, we're looking at horsepower and torque, and more critical is our air-fuel ratio. Guys just can't leave their bikes alone. Their air cleaners, their exhaust, etc. So what we have to do is we have to go in and rejet or remap them. We use the AMSOIL air filters. We see a 4 to 5 horsepower increase with those.
That is great. Now, in most of the areas and most of the bike shows that you do, you're going to have hot weather and bikes are running hot. If you have a petroleum oil in a bike versus a synthetic oil, what kind of a temperature difference? Do you see a temperature difference in those bikes?
Oh, running the AMSOIL synthetic, we see a 15 to 20 degree improvement with the overall operating temperatures.
Now, most of these bikes I know are air-cooled. If you can just really touch on what happens when you're talking about air cooling.
Well, these motors, when they're going down the road, the two things that cool them is the air moving over the motor and the fins and the oil inside.
Keeps it a lot cooler.
Much cooler, yes.
So when you can keep a bike cooler, what does that do for the engine?
It extends the longevity of it. It's a no-brainer in our world, especially with these big high horsepower motors. I mean, they get extremely hot compared to a stock motor.
So you can keep that bike a lot longer, and when you're spending 15, 20, 25K on a bike, probably well worth the investment?
In my opinion, it's very well worth the investment.
Thank you very much. Todd, we appreciate your time today. Thanks for your advice. We'll see you next time on the AMSOIL Information Series. I'm Rob Stenberg. See you then.